So someone asked me a question and the person says, Ascendor, your videos truly transformed me, but I still have a problem I can't get over. I go to school and it's a very busy place. There isn't a single moment of complete silence. Everyone is shouting, even the teachers. So my question is, how do I find peace around these people? How do I find peace around people I don't resonate with, who are very restless and annoying? How do I find peace in very loud environments? It's making me very tired after 8 hours of people shouting around me. So I can relate. I was also, when I was going to school in my apprenticeship, I wasn't able to relate with people there because I always thought that whatever they say, it is free of any meaning. And they're very annoying and loud and shouting around, So I can resonate with this question. But you see, you said that you were looking for a moment of complete silence. And what happens when school is over and you're going home? There may be silence, but then a new kind of problem is rising. You may start to worry about the homework you have to do. So it's not complete silence. The silence that you're looking for is a kind of silence that can also be present when people are shouting and screaming and, being very annoying. Now, you probably want to know how to get to that kind of silence, and this silence is who you are. And you have to tackle those issues that you're facing right now. For example, every day when you go to school, you have a feeling of annoyance. You have to, when you are in school and there is a sensation of being annoyed, someone is shouting, you feel annoyed, investigate. What is annoyance? How does it feel? Because usually when spiritual people want to meditate, they use meditation as some kind of comfort giver. You use meditation to hide from the noise of the world. So usually people, when they're in a loud and busy environment, it's very annoying and they're trying to escape from this moment, find some kind of door that will give you some kind of peace or liberation inside of you, But instead, tackle the very sensation that you're trying to avoid. In your case, it's annoyance. You want to have a complete silence, and you ask, how do I find peace around these people? You find peace when you're accepting what is annoying. And how to do that? For example, when someone's trying to meditate, they're trying to calm down, and it's their goal, but then automatically the statement comes up, I'm not able to meditate, because obviously it's not peaceful, it's getting even worse, because now I'm in the silence and there are all these tense emotions and it's worse. I would rather keep distracting myself, So that's what you're facing right now. Instead of, when there's peace, when there's the sensation of being annoyed, you have to accept that. Say welcome to this sensation. There's annoyance, and you say to that annoyance, you're welcome to be here. I'm not trying to be a meditator who is trying to be peaceful and use the peace to fight against the annoyance. Use comfort to fight against discomfort. Instead, you're just making space and you say whatever's here, whatever is felt, whatever sensation is here right now, I'm open. It's just allow the uncomfortable sensation to invade your space. They are visitors. Because as long as you're trying to fight annoyance, the sensation of being annoyed, as long as you're trying to fight it, it will always haunt you. But once you learn to be with it, the feeling can transform. And then all of a sudden, there will be a real transformation, not through effort, but by acceptance, that all the noise is allowed to be here, but all of a sudden there is peace. Because this external thing that is happening, people screaming around, is not the actual thing that is annoying to you. The sensation, the reaction of being annoyed is what's actually your problem. So you cannot change what's happening outside of you, but you can learn to accept the sensation of annoyance. So, and you can do this all day. For example, when you're going home and you're worried about, you have to do your homework. A thought is coming up, I still have to do this and I don't know how to do it, and I'm too tired, I cannot concentrate. And automatically there's a kind of tension of being nervous or maybe even anxiety. Also, just allow these thoughts to be there and don't try to meditate your uncomfortable sensations away. It is allowed to be here, and by allowing, it can dissolve. That's what Krishnamurti meant when he said that, when there is anxiety, hold it like a jewel, because you shouldn't hide from it or escape. Just ask yourself right now in this moment, as you're watching this video, what is actually standing between me and absolute peace? Why is this moment not perfect? And automatically your mind will give you a hint. It will tell you it's because of this sensation. I don't like it. I'm afraid. There is anxiety. I'm nervous. As it is stressed, even if it's just a subtle thing. When the mind, you could ask the mind, what is actually the reason that I'm not enjoying this moment right now? And the mind is telling you, well, it's not that bad, but there's just a tiny bit of something's not right. And you cannot even describe why. But we will automatically become aware of the very sensation that is standing between you and absolute peace. And instead of trying to meditate that sensation away, you become directly aware of the sensation, and by becoming aware of it, there is automatically acceptance, because consciousness does not have to decide whether it wants to accept something or not. It's just awareness has this inherent quality of accepting what is already. So by becoming aware of what is actually standing between you and absolute peace, you are healing it. And you can do it right now as you're watching this video. Ask yourself, why do I not feel complete? And you will become aware of the very sensation or the thought or the circumstance in your mind, that is seemingly the reason why you're not enjoying your life right now. And as you're becoming aware of it, there is automatically a sense of relaxation. A lot of people experience tightness in the chest. For example, when you're in school, people are annoying. You ask yourself, why is this moment not peaceful? And the mind's gonna say it's because of those people, but what's actually painful is the sensation here, or in the throat even. Where is this uncomfortable sensation? Become aware of it. And as you're becoming aware of it, just be with the sensation and say to the sensation. You don't actually have to say it, but if you want to, you can. You can say to the sensation, welcome. It's okay to be here. I accept your presence. And as soon as you're accepting annoyance, the sensation of annoyance, it is losing its power. Because only through resistance does it get a kind of power. The ego is not a real thing. It can only survive when you're resisting things. What's actually uncomfortable about this moment? Then the mind could say, there's a sensation, it feels tight, I don't like it. So then you say this sensation is allowed to be here, and all of a sudden it's like, automatically the body wants to take a deep breath. It's like, I'm no longer fighting, and it starts to dissolve. And there's a sense of freedom. You're no longer fighting, you're in the midst of a storm, but you're like, not bothered by it. It's just, and it may take a practice, but you can actually experience the results right now. Ask this question right now. Why is this moment uncomfortable? automatically, the mind doesn't even have to say anything. You're instantly becoming aware of why the moment is uncomfortable. You're becoming aware of something. The thing that you would like to escape from, the thing that you would like to exclude from this present moment. Become aware of it directly. Experience it. Don't describe it. It's like experiencing food. You cannot describe food with words. If you really want to know how a pizza tastes, you have to eat it. You have to experience it. You cannot describe, the pepperoni and all. You have to describe. You have to experience it. The actual thing that you would like to escape from. And instantly, the fight is over. There's still this uncomfortable sensation, but the resistance to it is instantly gone. And when there's no resistance to what is uncomfortable, then this discomfort can dissolve. So you are allowing it into your loving presence. And when there is acceptance that comes directly from consciousness, from presence, then things cannot be uncomfortable for very long. This is the ultimate healing. So you can try it right now, try it next time when you're in school. It doesn't matter when, do it all the time. It's your being. It's not something you can do actually, it is your being. When you stop resisting what is, your being will take care of the rest. So, and I think, let me read the question again. That's how you find peace in a very loud environment. And that's what I had to say about it. So, if you have a question, please write it in the comments. And if you like this video, like it and subscribe, and have a great day.